What's going on, my friends? How are we today? Let's turn this down a little bit here. Low. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Just trying to connect this to the. Okay, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Kind of waiting to see if anybody comes in here. Not really. Obviously, I've already opened it, but I just wanted to do that to make sure everything was okay with the product. So that's all I did was look at it, make sure nothing was broken or any of that stuff, and I was good to go. You'll see one person watching. Say hello when you come in so I know who you are. And once we get enough people in here, I'm not expecting a bunch of people, but at least 2 or 3. We'll go ahead and we'll unveil the new toy. There obviously the thumbnail's a picture of it. So you kind of know what I got already, but you didn't see exactly what I got. I'm actually loading videos to play behind me here. Hey, let's see, that Ghost Tech. What's going on, my friend? Yeah, I said 2 or 3. There's 2 in here now. So let's go ahead and pop this baby open. Like I said, I've already opened it once just to make sure nothing was broken or anything like that. And then I put it all back together. A big shout out to what are these guys' name? Supernatural Inc. Paranormal. I also get some pens with it. That's who I got this from. This new toy. Really nice guy. I met him at the Farrar Paracon. You've seen that video. Say hello to my little friend. Spirit box radio type thingy. I actually had it personalized, my channel name on the top. Really nice of them. The one thing I was noticing with this today, it was kind of cool, that on the back, if you notice, there's actually storage for extra batteries. It's kind of a cool idea. I like that. But yeah, here we go. We turn around like that. Turn her back around. This is the radio. We get the speed up a little bit. Anybody in this house? Mom, are you still haunting me? Thought I heard a sure in there. Sounds like something my mom would say too. Well, anyway, yeah. So this is the new toy. We'll turn the volume back down there. Still got to learn, exactly, some of the stuff with it, but yeah, new new technology for investigating, my friends. This exactly, I think this was. Sorry, I'm hearing something running that I don't know why it's running. But anyways, um, it was about 150 bucks for this one. That's extra because I actually had the customization done, and he also, the guy who created it and built it, signed it for me. So, oh, I wonder if he. Sorry, I just noticed something on the back side here. You see that? It's got a crack in it right here by that screw. Hmm. I'll take a picture of that. Send it to him so he can see what I'm seeing. I'm gonna do that right now. New subscriber, thank you. Let's see here. I suppose we should go to the camera. I'm just gonna take a quick photo of that so it's documented what it is, so he knows. Just a panel, so he could probably send me another one, make one and send it to me, and I could just replace it. But it's a spirit box radio. It's kind of like a normal spirit box, but this one's a lot louder. Picks up a lot more. Yeah, so that'll be a new toy I get to play with come the next investigation. Really don't have anything on the agenda raise up right now. Can't wait till I do. It would be really nice. I think my phone just got kicked off of YouTube. I'm not sure. Huh, interesting. No, I guess not. It was 150, I think it was, and then an extra 20 for the customization for the my channel name on the top. But that was with shipping, all that. They also back up their product. They say if it stops working for whatever reason, to let them know. So, like I said, I don't know if you were here when I showed the back side of this. It only got really dark. But what I thought was really cool, there's a battery. It only takes one battery, but the storage here for two more batteries. So you could actually, that's kind of cool. It's a good idea to have, to carry more because as investigators, we go through a lot of batteries. A lot of batteries. Am I putting this on front way or the back first? There we go. And make sure it goes on the right way. Comes with even with a little nice little handle for carrying it, so that's nice. Huh. I wonder if there's supposed to be screws on this side or not. Sorry, I'm just noticing this because there's screws on this side, but there's no screws on this side. I'm kind of wondering. I'm gonna take another picture. I mean, it is, hey, as long as it works, that's my biggest concern. But I like to let them know, that hey, this is what I found. You know, and I'll take a picture of that so he knows, and I'll take care of that later. On the company for this, they're actually on Facebook. We're friends on Facebook. I could put a link up. Hold on here. See what I can find real quick here. Mm, wonder if I can go through. Ooh, excuse me. See if I can find it real quick. Here they are. Up the link. Sorry, I'm trying to get into the live stream here so I can post this. There we go. Those of you who have Facebook, this is how I got a hold of him. I actually met him. That's the Facebook link. Um, they design and build their own products. They also built the that it was oh god, it's actually a friend of mine. Lordy, it's sad we can't remember people's names anymore. Sorry, I'm that is misguided road trips. Sorry, I had to think about it for a second. Yeah, that is misguided road trips. She actually filmed with Patty and all them quite a lot. You've probably seen her in their videos. Just watching her exploring a 300-year-old fort and cemetery video. I'm gonna look up some more videos to watch. Any suggestions, my friends? What we have? Let's see here. Uh, there we go. I know. Let's see here. What's tech? What do you got going on? What do we got? Boomer, what's going on, my friend? Thank you for coming and stopping by. Yeah, that was an interesting night. Being by myself in that building. I'd been in that building, as you guys know, on several other occasions with groups of people. But being in a location by itself or by yourself puts a whole new spin on things. And you guys know I'm not really big on investigating by myself. I don't really prefer. I prefer to have somebody else with me. That way they can witness whatever I might have witnessed, or vice versa. That's kind of my reasoning behind it. Anybody got some good videos out here we want to watch? I'm going to throw them up on the screen here behind me. Oh, Bernie Sanders, she's got a new one. Where's my? Would stop disconnecting me. Oh, I was buffering. Yeah, I've been having a few problems with stuff on YouTube here, getting things to play. And I've actually noticed that, like, what was it the other day when I was watching Green Bay's live stream? He was actually, it's like, he was actually, what he was talking about was the whole buffering thing. And then, he started buffering really bad, which was kind of funny. When, when you're doing a live stream about YouTube and they're buffering and then you start buffering. Coincidence? Hmm. So, yeah, okay, for those of you who have watched that last video that I just put out today, there was a part in there, and I had asked a question. It sounded like to me like an owl hooting, but like I said, I listened to the rest of it and I never heard it again. Um, Possibly an owl landed, hooted a couple times, and took off, but I don't know. Kind of one of those weird things. And that was caught in the gymnasium, so it's kind of, I don't know. The orb that I caught in the auditorium, now that one was an interesting one too. Um, because to me, when I first saw it, when I first watched it go by, I'm thinking headlights. That was my theory. But then it continued on, and I was watching because I had seen that, and I kept watching that kind of more that area because I wanted to know. Because if it was headlights, I would have seen it again. It would have happened a second time. And now that I never saw it again. So that's what gave me legitimacy blah, 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 to put it in the video because I never saw it happen again throughout the night on that video. In about a month, my season basically runs out because it starts getting cold, and I just don't really want to go anywhere anymore. And you know, yeah, it took me a second there for Ghost Tech to. If someone wouldn't have said your name in the comments, it wouldn't have clicked in my brain who you were. Ghost Tech is one of my paranormal amino buddies. I met him on, I believe it was on there that I met you. Met a lot of my friends and explorers and paranormal people on that app. It's really useful. Wasn't so sure when I started, just to be honest with you. But once I started figuring things out and how it worked, and it actually a very useful tool. So yeah, so this is the new toy. It was about 150 bucks with shipping, with in my channel name inscribed on the top, which was pretty cool. And he signed it over here. I gotta send him a couple pictures about a couple things just to see what he says. But besides that, it works. So that's the biggest concern of the hour. I mean, besides he can send me parts and pieces for the rest of it, the worst case scenario. So, well, I'll deal with that. He's actually a friend of mine on Facebook, so I'll just send him a message and pictures, and well, welcome back. Get a couple more videos programmed here. Let's see here. Doing the games again. Sorry, I was looking at the list here. That's a live stream from last night. Hey, why not? We'll throw some of this up there. Nuke's top five. I don't know how many of you are a fan of Nuke's top five, but B Town. Welcome. Here's the new toy. For some reason, my phone keeps kicking me off of the Wi-Fi, and I don't know why. I haven't quite figured it out yet. It's annoying. There you go, Ghost. Since I do know who you are, there you go. You can help me out, too. Come on. Just doesn't want to connect anymore. I don't understand. Keeps kicking me off the Wi-Fi and then doesn't want to connect. Yeah, B Town is actually a friend of mine that like my sister channel from Indiana. We've done a few things together. Their videos are on my thing too. Um, we're connected back in again. Yeah, this is one I'm gonna add to the queue. There we go. Yeah, so it is nice. They actually sent me some pens along with this, so I'll have to thank them for that. But I'll have to get back to them on the couple things here. It's cracked. The panel on this side's cracked, and then there's screws. Looks like there's screws missing from this side. So I will have to message him about those and see what he says. And we'll go from there. Well, that's okay. Probably just a little over tightened, or if it does look like the product was scratched or something at one time too. Not quite sure, but big old crack right through it. I don't know. We'll deal with it. So, for those of us who are smokers, can someone explain the blank canvas to me? I don't get it. I have no concept of this. What is the point of a blank pack of cigarettes? That is just cheap. The only reason they did that is so they didn't have to spend money on ink. Refresh. If you're buffering, refresh. Yeah, so I just don't get those. The whole blank canvas thing. What are we supposed to do? Color them in and then send the packs back to them? And what? They might use our design later on in life? I'm not sure. I had to refresh sometimes, even on my mobile when I'm watching people's live streams. I got to refresh them too. I do have to turn this air back on because it's a little warm. So if it gets a little hard to hear me, let me know, but it should be okay. Yeah, that I mean, okay, haunted Farrar. It's an interesting place. To me, it was fairly quiet that night, but as we all know, ghosts don't perform. Um, I don't know what they had, the week before. They just might have been tired and said, "It's just one guy, forget it." I mean, there was some stuff, but yeah, sometimes you just got to refresh. That's all you got to do is basically close out, refresh it, and come back to the live stream. Happens all the time. Yeah, I mean, the spirits get tired. I mean, their energy. Well, exactly. I mean, and just because nothing, it wasn't that exciting of a video. Not all that much happened. I wasn't dragged down the hallway by an invisible force caught on camera, which would be awesome to catch. But it is what it is, and that's investigating. You take the good, and I'm not going to finish that whole phrase because we all know where that's going. For those of us who are old enough to know that show. Now I'm singing the damn thing in my head. It was still a good time. I still enjoyed it. I would have liked it a lot better if I would have still had some friends that would have came with me. But what can you do? Come on, Mountain Dew, Pepsi Cola. I need to get paid. Oh, just saying. Right. You know, something. Even if I would have got a couple twitches. I mean, I had a K2 set up in the auditorium room all night long, and I would watch that whole footage from the distant camera. Nothing besides a couple things that I showed you guys. Well, sometimes, that's exactly it. I mean, sometimes you don't need nothing. Sometimes it just happens. It's like, the voices and noises. It's there. Sometimes you just don't need anything. Sometimes you gotta have the equipment. I also bought a new digital recorder, you guys. So, because my first one, like most of you know, for some reason wouldn't download to my computer because it wasn't technically a USB compatible one. And I don't know, it was stupid. So I bought another one that had built-in USB. Sorry, I saw a twitch there, so I'm not sure if I was buffering or what. But I didn't get that until after I got back from Farrar. Exactly. I mean, sometimes Boomer, have you met Elizabeth? She's my haunted doll I bought on eBay. She actually comes with a backstory. There's a letter somewhere over there. Probably think it fell down earlier. Yeah, kind of creepy. Same thing with B Town. Sarah's from B Town. She don't like dolls or clowns. That's Elizabeth. Isn't she pretty? Yeah. So I just keep her set up there, and then I got a couple skulls. Clowns you're okay with. Sarah from B Town, she hates clowns. That's one of her biggest things. Um, yeah, this is my retirement wall shirt. The two places that are up here right now are technically closed. Revenant Acres, as Sarah from B Town was talking about before, Tennessee, or in Indiana, and then Hillsborough Dam in Tennessee. They're both closed now, so that's why their shirts are hung up there because they're retired. Kind of sad, we may never really, we'll never really get back in here again because, well, from what I understand, they're just going to tear the building down, give it back to whoever. And Hales Dam, I don't know. I've been hearing rumors about this place, but I don't know if it's ever going to open back up to the public legally. I'm working on a couple places. Got a few abandoned locations I want to hit up. Probably, I don't know. I might go this week here, depending on some money. Um, so yeah, like always, guys, if you guys want to help me out, donate to me. I have a PayPal. Um, I can put that link up there if any of you'd be interested in helping me out and donating to my channel. All the money helps me for fuel costs, things like that. Um, help me film for you guys. So also, like, I have merch. I have T-shirts, coffee mugs, bumper stickers, magnets. Hit me up an email. I can send you some pictures of the stuff. Email's down on my information below. But anyways, I know self-promotion. Isn't that what YouTube's about? Oh, just saying. Yeah, one of my first stickers. Yeah, I still actually have some of those shirts left too. I actually have shirts left from the first batch and the second batch, and then I had the third batch shirts. The first and second batch are probably just going to become giveaway shirts. They're only an extra large, so I don't know what I'm going to do with those right now, or maybe I'll toss them in with some shirts when people buy shirts for me, free gift shirts. I don't know. I know, right? Isn't that the whole point? I know. But I try not to be greedy. Y'all know that. I don't ask for a lot. Sometimes a little bit of donations help. Everybody, even Boomer knows that. Dollar, $5, whatever. It all helps. And that's, yeah, misguided road trips. I keep talking to her and I keep telling her I'm going to get down there to film with her. But I just never get down there. It's, down in Tennessee. So it's a little bit of a drive for me, a little bit of cost. So I got a lot of places I go, but like always, guys, it's about the money. Yeah, it was good to start seeing you again, Boomer. You went on a hiatus for a while of not doing live streams or whatever happened. You disappeared. You were doing some updates here and there, video. Well, no, YouTube's gone funny. I don't get the updates like I used to, like notifications and stuff. I don't get those like I used to. It's kind of weird. I've actually went in there and looked, and I know they had weekly review digest thing, and I had to go. I don't even know half of what I did, but hey, oh, I got a message. My moderator from my group. Mr. Dave says hello, my friends, just in case any of you are wondering. Says he can't make it. He's out doing stuff with the family, and good to see he's up and mobile. I don't know if you know about Mr. Dave and his whole foot thing he went through. He had basically they rebuilt his foot. Reconstructed screws and plates and. Well, lately, the reason I haven't been on YouTube a lot lately at night is because of I was working. Um, That kind of went haywire last week, but that's a whole nother story, and we won't get into that. It's like a good one to add. It just kicked me off the Wi-Fi again. Why it does that? I was trying to reconnect. And I know it's not the Wi-Fi itself because obviously I'm running pretty well, and I got this running behind me. That's on the internet. That's not buffering. I had no problems uploading a video earlier. So whatever the problem is, it's in my phone. So I'm gonna have to go and check some updates and see what the heck is going on there. But we got a little bit of time here yet. Urbexy, what's going on? I just noticed, man. Yeah, I noticed you kind of changed your formats, and from what I met you, what you were doing then to what you're doing now. It's a little bit of a change. Um, I remember, what I started with when I first met you on YouTube. You were doing, you know, communication stuff. So, um, what's good, whatever, you got to make yourself happy. That's what. Oh, I'm doing all right, man. Trying to figure out a few places to go. I was supposed to go explore this past weekend, but my buddy of mine actually moved out of state. Urbex with Matthew moved out of state, so I don't know. He was my exploring buddy, so I'm gonna have to find somebody else, basically. Um, so yeah, but I got a few locations I want to go check out. A couple buildings, a couple interesting stuff, but it's all 3 or 4 hours away from me. He moved down to Tennessee. Well, if you don't mess around with ghost stuff, you're on the wrong channel, my friend. Otherwise, I do urban exploring too. Just saying. This is a paranormal urban exploring channel. That's what we do. That's what I do. I don't know what he's doing. Um, I know we had actually were supposed to go explore on Saturday, and then all of a sudden he took off, and I saw a post on Facebook that he was leaving for Tennessee, and I'm like, wow, really? You know, what's going on, my friend Keith? So yeah, he just took off, and I was like, well, all right, that's kind of shitty, but whatever. A man's got to do what a man's got to do. You can't hold him against him. Opportunity knocks or whatever, you got to go for it. So he did. Hope it works out for him, and I hope him all the best. But like I said, now I got to find me a new urban exploring buddy. Um, so yeah. So Urbex, you're. Oh, I know. Yeah, okay. You're from CF. Yeah. You guys, we need to get together one of these times. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. I have no clue. I don't pay attention to that much of his life. But yeah, you guys, we need to get together, man. I really want to get hooked up with you guys one of these times and you know go exploring. Most of the places that I have, I'm pretty sure you guys have probably already been to. Just saying. Um, Sorry, I was looking at that warning. Oh, you're in. Okay, yeah. But didn't it work to you? Oh no, you guys are talking about coming over. Yeah, that was it. You were talking about coming over. If you ever came over, blah blah. Yeah, okay. Sorry, it's been a little while. Talking about see ya. Wow, sorry. Yeah, I remember it was in one of his live streams. It's been a while now. Just living, Keith. Just uploaded the new video today, Alone at Haunted Farrar. That was an interesting night. That's what I got to say about that one. It's kind of interesting even when you've been in a place multiple times with teams. When you're in a place by yourself, it puts a whole new spin on it. So yeah, it's good from it. Oh, left the cigarette in the ashtray over here, so let's finish this one. I want to thank everybody who stopped by tonight and hang out with me. Yeah. I got like I said, I got a few things on the list, but it all comes down to the same thing in life. It all comes down to money and time. Most of my locations are either 4 or 5 hours away from me, or they're out of state. So it's either it's all about having the money to travel. I mean, I do work, so but like everybody else in the world, I got bills to pay. But yeah, I got a couple places I'm looking at. Luckily, my friend Urbex helped me out with a few things, before he took off. And so I'm gonna go a couple photo opportunities and stuff like that. Um, there's one location I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna be able to do it during the day or not. It might have to end up being a nighttime video, and that'll have to be an IR so I can stay hidden and quiet. So yeah. But you never know, Urbex. See, things happen. People pop up, say, "Hey, let's go do this," and I say, "Hey, okay, but I'm only available on weekends. I gotta work." You know. Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of social media and all that happy stuff, for those of you who've seen my haunted novitiate videos, I am putting together for next year, probably in July, a camp out. It might be one, might be 2 nights. Not exactly sure yet. I'm gonna speak, talk it over with Pete Town a little bit. Well, hello. This video should look familiar to you, man. It should. Subs, man. Right, man. We were just talking. Really, you ran into a naked dude in here? I didn't see that. No, did you show any of that, or he was naked? Yeah. So I was showing everybody. Those of you just coming in now. This is my new paranormal toy. It's a spirit box radio type thing. Um, Got to send them some pictures, a couple details that I'm not quite sure about. If they're supposed to be um, screws in them or not, but it scratched the heck out of it. I'm sure. Oh yeah, I asked him some. Yeah, but you could have buzzed it, man. You could buzz it. Oh, okay. Yeah, you just gotta buzz it. A little fuzzy detail. You spare those from that. Oh, a naked guy in an abandoned place. That's just kind of. They're you in the slow mo mode. But yeah, so my phone will stop kicking me off the Wi-Fi, would be good. But if the phone keeps kicking me off the Wi-Fi. I just nothing around. But yeah, so I just started telling her Bexy, says, I forgot we were talking about when you guys were talking about when he came over, you should, film together. Yeah, I want to get together with you one of these times, and we need to get together and do some filming. Right? Would have been the lad been like, yeah, come on, dude, cover that crap up. I know. I hear you. You didn't warn him. It's so mean of you. Was it just hot or something? Was that why he was naked or whatever? Or, you know, just wondering. Yeah, I'm saying them is most of the locations I have, you've probably already done up here. So okay, the guy, homeless guy, was probably hot. He was probably trying to stay cool and keep his clothes clean at least somewhat, so he's not sweating them out. It's a smart move a little bit. I guess I could understand it. Gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, really? Well, you should come up. We could go do the Hitler Memorial Building. See, I got a couple other things. I got the plane, and there's what else is there? There's a few other things now I got. So I don't know. I don't know if you got anything on a list for up here, but if you got anything on a list from up here, let me know. We can figure it out. It's all about time and money. That's what it's all about. Yeah, I still want to get over to Detroit. Me and B Town keep talking about it, but it's just a matter of me having the money to get do the trip and. Mm, oh, mm. Yeah, I saw that Indiana. Yeah, Gary, was it Gary? He just had that open explorer thing they had. I don't know if you saw that on the internet or whatever, Facebook or whatever. They went around for a little while, and it was basically there was a bunch of places you could actually go into, and the city was basically opening it up to us to go explore it. But there was only like 5 places on the list you could actually go into out of like 30. So, exactly. That's why I really, you know, I don't like going exploring by myself. I don't like doing paranormal by myself. It's just for a safety reason. I'd rather have an extra person there. Even Even if one of us gets hurt, somebody can at least try to get away and get help. That's my theory, I guess. Yeah, when we did Gary, there was a couple places that I'm kind of thinking I'm glad we didn't go into. They weren't the normally explored ones. There was one right across the street from the auditorium, and I think the guy that was outside that was doing art or street art or whatever he was doing was actually the spotter for the building. So yeah, so I'm pretty sure something was going on inside that building across the street from there. So yeah, I know you got to be really careful. And then I know B Town was telling me that when they went back, they actually talked to a couple of police officers, and they're telling them what buildings don't go into. They told them there was one building, I think it's a school or something. They said if you go in there, you're probably not coming back out. And it's just like, damn, it's a serious thing. When there are people, for what we do, it's going to get very dangerous. I understand that. Um, I still enjoy it. I enjoy it for the beauty. That's why I do it. I try to explain to people I actually find beauty in decay. It's kind of a morbid thing, I guess, but I don't know. It's hard to explain. Most urbexers understand it, but people who don't do what we do, they have no concept. Oh yeah, I would never go to Gary at night. No, 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 no. I am not that foolish of a white boy. I can be pretty foolish sometimes, but Mama didn't raise no fool. Gary, Indiana, Detroit, Michigan, after dark. Hit the bricks, Junior. Yeah, I think I remember a video like that you were doing, and it was just getting dark as you guys were walking out or whatever it was. I don't know where he went. He took off. A bunch of people took off. But that's okay because in a few minutes I'm probably going to cut this. I usually try not to bore people more than an hour. Uh, just saying. But CF, I don't know if you've seen it in my video, the Aggression to Bishop videos, exploring with Fox Valley Ghost Hunter stuff. I'm actually setting up for next year in July a camp out there, you know, at Haunted the Bishop. It could be 1 or 2 nights. If you'd be interested in that, let me know. Um, I know B Town's going to come up for it, and I don't know who else we can get to come up for it. Oh yeah, I mean it's an abandoned building, but it's also supposedly haunted. So I don't know if you're into that stuff too, but you get some really cool shots, during the day, and then you know hang out by the campfire by night. Whatever, stay for 1 night, stay for 2. It don't matter. What happened to Josh and Gary? I mean, I guess I missed. I don't catch a lot of Josh's videos anymore for some reason. Why, failing, is part of being an explorer. Sometimes you just don't get into places. So is this the guy that you saw naked? I'm assuming yes because you get the camera tilted down and you're not actually filming him, or at least not purposely. He is bull. God, that wouldn't be pretty. Obviously, he was talking to you guys on the way out. So what did he say? You know, poses. You know, looked like he was just a guy at hard luck trying to keep his clothes clean to me because it looked like his clothes were fairly clean. So. Ugh. Ugh. Well, you know what that is. It looks gross. Oh, yeah, no, sorry, dude. You ain't riding with us nowhere. Call an Uber. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, not gonna happen, bud. Right? That's like psychopathic murder just waiting to happen. Put him in the back seat and you're getting a freaking blade through the back. Yeah, no way. Yeah, not a chance. I wouldn't do it either. I don't blame you. But I suppose here, guys, I'm gonna stop boring you. I'm gonna go upon what I gotta do. I gotta go run to the grocery store and do a few things. Yeah, he looked like a pretty big guy. So, but like always, thank you all for stopping by. Thank you for hanging out with me for this hour. We'll do it again very soon, I promise. And I'm hoping to get some more locations together real soon so I can get out and do some more exploring and some more filming for you guys. So, like always, guys, I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.